Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another Revel review, and today we're going to be reviewing our DC Multiverse Mongul. We're going to take a quick look at the package here. Here's Mongul from the front, Mongul from the side, Mongul from the other side, from the top, from the bottom, UPC code if you need it. There we go, that's a good one. And then Mongul from the back here, which this picture looks a lot different than the way he looks over here. But let's go ahead and get him out of his packaging and get a better look at him. So here we have Mongul outside of his packaging. First up, we'll take a look at his accessories. Oh wait, there's no accessories. No, he does come with the standard stand, black stand, which is pretty small, him being a mega figure, and his card, which looks nothing, almost nothing like the figure, but they keep the same basics in the colors. And here, the figure himself. And right off the bat, I'll let you all know, he is actually pretty light for a mega figure. It was very surprising when I took him out of his packaging how light he is. He's pretty hollow. He seems, he's just light. That's the best way to say it. Um, I I like his paint. I like the purple complementing the blue with the little hint of the green and the silver all around. It looks good. As for his skin tone here, I like the skin tone. It could use a little bit of a wash to bring out the texture. I don't know if you guys can see that texture, but there is texture on the skin here and the veins. So it's not just plain and flat there. But the face is different. The face it's glossy and it has no texture to it. Let me get him back in front. There he is. Yeah, there's no texture to him like on the arms, so they're different. But pretty much it is the same color for the face. Look at those teeth. Can you say gingivitis? But he has some pretty color to him. I wish he would have at least came with another fisted hand and another open hand, but he came with just the stand and the card. And for the price of him, I think they could have threw in at least the extra pair of hands. But this is what we have. Um, and this is what we get to pose and play with. Big guy, good detail, not too much wash going on. He has this piece here in the back, blue piping running, didn't look at that. And then this piece right here, matching the bracers. But up next, we will go ahead and get into the articulation. For the articulation, we have a standard McFarlane articulation. His head here does a full 360. The collar all around here is a soft plastic, so it'll move out of the way. He doesn't look up. He won't. He barely looks down. Right here on the arms, he does do the T pose, a little bit higher than the T, I guess you could say. He does a full 360 on the arm. And the elbows are single jointed. Right here, the gauntlet kind of knocks into the bicep, which restricts the articulation just a bit. You're not going to get too much more if it didn't. No, there's a twist here at the elbow, but there's no twist at the gauntlet like on the other figures. Down at his wrist, he does twist, and it has a hinge, but the gauntlet does get in the way. But the gauntlet is also a soft plastic, so you can push it, but it may push it back. But not too bad. He has no diaphragm joint, so it's just the waist. He has a twist, and again, You have soft plastic here for the belt, so it will move out of the way. So he goes forward that far, he goes back that far. As for the legs, he kicks forward about that far. He kicks back a little bit there. Well, more than a little bit. The butt's soft plastic as well, so the leg kicks back a little more. But it does leave this piece a little bit floppy. Nothing a little heat can't fix. Now, he has the double jointed knees, but one thing I noticed is that he has a little bit of paint chippage here. And also, he has a little bit of, zoom in, some paint bleed there on the figure, but nothing too bad. Just a little more concerned with that paint chippage on his knee, because if I pose him in a position, it's white against the purple, so you're gonna see it. But back to the articulation. He does do a pretty good knee bend for a mega fig. That back, there's no twist at the boot, but he does have a bit of a thigh twist there. Soft plastic for the shin guard, so it gives the ankle room to pivot. This kind of like slides and moves out of the way there. Then you have a slight pivot here. There's the twist, I'll show you the twist, and then he has that toe articulation. Up next, we're going to go ahead and take a look at this Mongul with a few other figures and a few other figure lines. And we will also get his height measurement. Just for that quick height measurement, we'll get our tape measure, and he is standing at about 9 inches and 3/4 to the tip top of his head. Let's go ahead and compare him with other figures. First up, we have Mongul with the 2-pack Devastator and Superman from McFarlane, and the Masters of the Universe Skelegod and Mossman. Here we have him with the retro cardback Spider-Man from Marvel Legends, the G.I. Joe Classified Cobra Officer, Articulated Icons Grey Ninja, and Lightning Collection White Ranger Ninja. And next up, we have him with the Marvel Legends Monster Venom, the NECA Jungle Hunter Predator, the NECA Shadow Shredder, and the 2018 NECA Michael Myers. And here we have him with the SH Figure Arts Saiyan Raised on Earth Son Goku, Dragon Stars Cooler, and the model kit Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Goku. And finally, we have him with fellow McFarlane Mega Figure Swamp Thing, the Storm Collectibles Darkseid, Diamond Select Toys Carnage, and our newest addition would be the Fortnite Menace. Quick question for you guys. Maybe somebody can school me. I don't know too much about Mongul, but who would win, Mongul or Darkseid? Let me know in the comments, because I actually really don't know. My final thoughts on the figure? He's okay. He is lighter, so it's easier to maneuver him, move him around, but I feel like he lacks on his accessories for the price point. Like I said, I don't mean to sound like a parrot repeating myself, at least an extra pair of hands though for him, for at least the price that he is. I do like his color scheme, his detail, his paint. He could use a wash just to bring everything out. Other than those minor little details like the paint chippage or the paint bleeding, he's not too bad of a figure, but me personally, I don't see him as a necessity for the collection. But again, I don't know too much about Mongul. Um, I'll leave the choice up to you guys if you want to pick him up or if you want to pass on him. If it were up to me, I would probably pass on him. McFarlane will probably come out with another version of Mongul later on. But I hope this video helped you. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for tuning in to another Revel review. And remember, everybody, enjoy the little things in life.